Okay, I got a 2011, 2014 Chevy Impala. This is what I'm gonna do. Basically, I'm gonna run power wire and I'm gonna run the remote wire over here just in case to turn the amp on. Even though I have the high-low converter with the built-in remote output, but so I'm basically gonna run some wire back over here to the back. I already pulled out the amplifier where the amplifier is at on the right hand side right here. I'm gonna have to run a few wire and then I'm gonna run the power wire to the back seat over there so we can mount it on that back seat right there. Now I'm coming to the bottom under the steering wheel. There's 7mm right here, one of them right there, another one somewhere over here. Pull it out and twist this light to the right. Kind of hard when you do it one hand. Well, actually, if not, just pull this to the side and then this up. Right here. Like that. Take it out. Now, you see that boot right there on top? There's two boot right there. You can make a hole right here. Up here, take a knife and make an X. Hey, can you grab me a knife? Basically, I make an X like that, and then I'm gonna poke the power wire and the remote out. Ow, finger stuck. So basically, just like that. All right, now I'm gonna poke this power wire and the remote wire with it, taping it. Oh. Push it through, and I got my brother up front right there. He's gonna pull it. You got it? Turn, you got it? You don't see it? I see the light. You see it now? As you can see the light out front, because we had the light, see? Yeah, two people is easier. One person is gonna be like, you have to go up and down, try to push and then try to look for the wire. So he's gonna pull that wire to where the battery's gonna be at, and the remote wire to where the fuse is gonna be at on the front. I'll show you when we get to that. But right now we're just running wires, and we don't have to run any RCA jack and stuff like that right now. He's gonna pull it out like that, like yeah, so. See how cramped that is? See how cramped? Wow. See how? Yep. Gotta push it about at least a foot or so, and then pull it to about right there with the. Well, we need to pull this up a little bit more for the fuse right here. Leave it alone because there's going to be extra wire from this power to the fuse holder and right there. That's power. Oh yeah, power's right there. I'm looking at that ground right there for a minute. Right here. And then we're going to put a fuse holder somewhere around here. So now he's going to pry these out and then run this wire with the remote out here. And then this out too. This is already open. Somebody tried to open that before, but yeah. And then same thing, take a pry bar or something or flathead and pry this thing out. You literally almost, you might not even have to do that to it. You can just literally push it in here. You don't have to take that out. What he's gonna do, he's gonna try to not pry the whole thing off. He's gonna try to see if he can shove that power wire right in there and try to wrap it after. Yep. There you go, and hide it. What I usually do, I tape some of them black tape right there on that too, so in case it dropped in, drop out. The little red one, the big one's okay. Yeah, just like that. And it's gonna do throughout the back. So at this part where he's gonna run the power wire and the remote wire, it's gonna be underneath right here, underneath the seat belt. Go from there, go underneath, and then underneath this metal right here. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this out for the ground. My amp's gonna be right here. This is a CXA 800.1. It's a kicker. It's a 1600 watt amp. It's small, but it's powerful. And then I'm gonna sand this out right here. Actually, I'm gonna do it about right here because the amp is right here. I don't want the ground to be too long. The ground should be no more than 1.5 feet or 2. So usually we do 2 soft tapper instead of 1 because 2 it won't move. And just run like that. Now what I'm doing, he's gonna try to reach me the wire. We're gonna try to hide the wire in there somehow. Yeah, put the speaker wire.
I'm going to you, you're going to me.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pull it like that, and then make sure I have enough wire. I got enough. What I'm gonna do, as you can see right here, is the plug right here. This is a speaker plug, the green plug right here. I want to use the green and green black. I'm gonna hook up a green to the positive and green black to the negative of the speaker. This is the left rear speakers. I am using a T-tap and a quick disconnect, male quick disconnect. I'm gonna plug it right in to the positive side, which is any speaker wire, red or anything with letters like this is usually we consider as positive. I got the negative one done, so I'm gonna plug the green wire back to the amp, the green wire, the green plug back to the amp, and then we're gonna have to cut this purple and blue wire right here. That's for the AC, and it's ANC. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut that purple and blue, which is the pin 2 right here. Pin 2 is next to the green one on the top. You got green and purple, blue. I'm gonna cut that. I usually cut about 2 and about 3 inches from the plug itself. Plug it right back in there. Put everything back together. So now we're gonna do the high-low converter. The high-low converter that we're using Kislock 2. That's Kislock 2. That's got its own remote output from speaker level input. So you basically, the speaker wire that we ran from the amplifier right here, the one with the letter is the positive, go to the positive side. So he's gonna get the white and gray, which is positive, together. And then the white, black, gray, black on the opposite side. So the white and gray gonna go with the one with the letters right here.
Double check. Good to double check.
He makes sure he double check that wire is not coming loose, anything like that, or nothing sticking out. The aluminum or the copper right there, crimp it. And now gonna try to figure out where he gonna put that at. Now the RCA jack's gonna be over here. I think it's best to put it, yeah, right there. Yep, short. So now that one he's gonna hook it up to the positive, which is white and gray. And the other one is white, black, gray, black. Will go to the other side. Now he's gonna hook up the remote wire, which is the red wire that we ran earlier, just making sure that if this thing doesn't work right, we're gonna hook up the red wire later if we needed to. But right now we just hook up the blue wire to it. We worry about the red wire later if we have any problem. That red wire is not hooked up to anything out front under the hood. What I mean by that is if let's say you shut the key off and you hear this thumping noise, that boom noise, then we're gonna have to take this blue wire out and run the red wire to the fuse, to accessory fuse. And the next thing he's gonna do is put up to the black with the black wire, which is ground. He's gonna loosen that ground wire up right there. Twist it with the ground and put it in, and making sure there's no copper or anything sticking out, making sure the something. Now he's gonna hook up the RCA jack from the high-low converter to the input right here, the input. Yep. Had to look at it. This is how we got it. This is a 10 millimeter. You take this 10 millimeter off and put this power wire, the ring, the O-ring right here, and then the fuse. We got a 80 amp fuse to this one, which is zippy tie it down to right here so it don't move. And now we're not going to use that red wire, temporary. And this is everything right here. I'm gonna turn it. Turn it off. Alright, well, what we got right here is the music playing. I'm not sure YouTube's gonna get me out of this thing or not, but what you do, you get this audio. I'm gonna shut it off, even though I cut the wire already in the back. I guess I had to speak while the music is playing, so YouTube is not gonna disconnect, shut this one down. So here we go. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I'm trying to see if any setting I can play with. Yeah, they already had the setting down already. Mid-range should be a little bit louder. So I'm coming back right here. Turn it up. Oh man, that thing's loose. Yeah, I saw that, but we'll fix that. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna test, see if it's making that loud noise. Okay, he's gonna put on pause, shut the car off, and then pull this thing out. Okay, no noise, so we're good. But anyway, I want him to drive around the block, see if it make any noise. Anytime after 10 miles per hour, if we make any crazy noise, we'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, he's going out. Let's see if he come back making noise or not. He's back. So what does it do? Did it do anything crazy?
Nope, no noise.
How fast did you go?
About 45.
45, so no noise.
Stepped on it a little bit.
Step on the gas, no, okay.
Perfect.
No thumping noise, perfect. Alright, well he said it's perfect, so this car is ready to go.